Hi folks, welcome back for part 7 of Let's Play Nelson Tethers, Puzzle Agent. If you recall, we had just finished solving her little problems. Click around some more. Excuse me.
Hello, Sheriff.
Agent Tethers, good. You're here.
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you...
No time. I got a hunch about the factory. I got security camera records here of people leaving the factory.
Good. It'd be helpful to talk with whoever left last.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mixed up the photos so we can put them back in the right order.
Say what?
What? Why would you do that?
You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Neither
That's
do
evidence.
Yeah. Good grief, Sheriff. I know we all like puzzles around here, but you're strange. Security screw up. Rearrange Sheriff Boggs' photos to show the order in which the factory workers left. So, the way you do this is you judge by how thick the footsteps are. Notice there are almost no footsteps here, and there's still a car. If you look, there are a few footsteps here, and the car in the background. If you look, that should be number 2. If you look, that already has footprints trailing off to where the car was parked, so we flip those around. And it's pretty easy to solve from here. So yep, he walked out first, walked out second, walked to his car third, and number 4. Pretty easy puzzle. One of these days I'm going to say pretty easy puzzle and get rejected from it. Watch. Top agent. Ha ha ha. If you look, it's all in the footprints. In the first photo, there's only one set. But in the second, there are 2. In the third one, there are several, but the car is still there. And in the last photo, the car's gone.
This should clear things up.
Yeah. That seems about right. Looks like the last one out was Mike Lobb.
You think he might have had something to do with the accident?
Probably. Why don't you head out to the ice fishing huts on Lake Svens? When he's not working, he's usually there trying to dead stick a lunker.
Got it. No, wait. Do what to a what?
Catch some fish. He's got
City
himself
boy.
a bright orange vest. Can't miss him. Anyway, to get there, you can take the snowmobile out to Sesame Woods. But you'll have to hoof it from there.
We can talk to him some more, even though I'm
What do you
liking
know
less and
about
less.
Glory Daffner?
Foreman's wife. Poor girl, she's a sweet kid. Her family's lived in this town for generations.
Maybe she has something to do with the accident.
That's ridiculous.
It could be an insurance...
Now you just leave poor Glory alone. She's having a hard enough time without you getting all accusatory.
Little quick to defend her, aren't you?
What was the name of the factory worker I'm looking for?
The last guy to leave the factory was Mike Lobb. Drive out to Sesame Woods, then walk the trail out to the ice fishing huts.
Is there anything I should know about the Sesame Woods?
They've got the odd wolverine in them,
What?
but they're probably hibernating or migrating or the like.
I better
You're
get back
still
to
not
it.
much help.
You betcha.
Let's talk to this guy. He seems kind of weird, sitting off all by
Hi there.
himself.
I'm Agent Tethers with the FBI. Sir, you seem stressed. Do you know something about the factory you'd like to let me in on?
I don't know anything.
Sir, it's against the law to withhold information or lie to a federal agent.
Yeah, I'm into some stuff.
So, what's your name?
Strange guy.
Steve?
Sir, I'm here about the
Steve.
factory. If you've got nothing to do with it, then however you spend your time doesn't concern me. There's nothing you can tell me about the factory?
I don't commingle with the factory folk.
You haven't heard about anything suspicious going on, have you?
Nothing more than usual.
Than usual, huh? Well, here's a puzzle.
What
Let's see what
stuff are you
stuff
into?
he's into.
I airlift wooden gnomes out of Scoggins.
You what?
With birds.
To where? Why?
What?
How?
Black market trinket rings. Big money.
Couldn't you just use the mail?
Apparently not. But anyway, air mailing. Loner Steve trains birds to transport freight. Tonight's shipment just departed, but Steve forgot to note the quantity. For a black market smuggler, he's not very good at it, is he? Can you determine the number of gnomes? Here are the clues. Each bird has a weight limit. Each type of bird has a weight limit. All birds are at full capacity. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what he can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's 2 legs. Now let's see. We've got kind of a weird arrangement here, but if each bird is maxed out at full capacity, then what we can tell is that these little bluebirds here can only carry 2 gnomes, 1 on each leg. Okay, fair enough. And if the birds can only carry 1 on each leg, then he's only carrying 1 of these, and this mallard is carrying the other 2. So that means a mallard can carry 4, and a bluebird can carry 2. Now there are 2 ways to solve this. We can go 2, 4, 6, 10, 14, or we can count the packages individually. There's got to be 1 in here to balance him out. There's got to be 2 from him and 2 from him to balance this out. There's got to be 2 from him and 1 from him to balance that out, and 1 in here. So 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Either way, we get 14. Little bit of a math problem, and they have a couple of those in a row, I think. Let's go ahead and run this guy out of puzzles, because they get a little better from here on out. That's it. Thanks for helping to balance Steve's books.
Another puzzle solved.
Yes, it is.
How are you doing,
Let's
Steve?
keep talking to you. You have more stuff.
Out of curiosity, anything else you want to tell me about these birds?
They're smart. I once saw a black-bellied whistling duck open a car door and steal a cream cheese Danish.
Wow.
Black-bellied whistling duck. Contraband carriers. Loner Steve has an order of ceramic gnomes ready to ship, and here come his avian mail carriers. Draw lines to attach freight to the bird's legs, keeping in mind these rules. A mallard can carry 2 gnomes per leg, an owl 1.5, and a bluebird 1. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what he can. Freight must be balanced evenly between the bird's 2 legs. Lines can't cross or the shipment becomes tangled. Which makes some of this pretty easy. Okay, he's got 2 there. He's going to have 2 of those. Let's see, and if I have it, let's see, 1. And he takes another load. He balances out there, I believe. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Then he grabs his 3 there. And there. And there. So let's do the math. He's got 2 on that leg, and if he has 2 on this leg, he gets 1.5 for each leg for 3. There's 1 there. 1 there. 2 more from the second bluebird, 2 from the mallard's 1 foot, 2 from the mallard's other. And that should do it. Haha. And once again, no hints, no runs, no drips, no errors. We look at how, and it says all cinched up and ready to go. Doesn't really say more than that.
Well,
It's
that
one of those
wasn't
if you
so
figured
hard.
it out. One of those if you figured it out, then it doesn't really need to
How
tell
are
you
doing,
anything.
Steve?
Oh, no new puzzles yet.
See ya, Steve.
He has at least 1 more. Oh, and we are out of time. When we come back, we will talk to those two guys sitting at the table, even though one is snickering at us periodically. Until then, see you next time, folks. Take care, everybody. Later.